43 players across 18 weeks. One champion will arise. Welcome to the Shlubhouse Championship presented by Golden T-Mobile and the Purple Shlubhouse. This is Bama here on the call. Brandon Neal, Week 2 action. Goofa Man, our Season 1 champion, Brian Pardus against Will Smith. Wrong Will Smith. Novi. And Novi will receive one shot of handicap in this match. GSP is our tiebreaker. We are here on Desert Valley. Nice big luxury community hotel in the background. Goofa off the tee. Here is Novi off the tee as well. Both with torpedoes, both in the fairway. Here is Goofa, Brian Pardus, a 9-iron jab. Just to the left will be GSP though, 7,000 for Goofa Man. Also a good solid start here. Let's see what Novi has to offer, going the more conventional stinger jab look. Swipe a little off to the right there, maybe some early nerves. Cleans up though, and we are through one, no damage. Off to two, Goofa Man here with a 5-wood sniper. Just passed, very good shot there. Easy cleanup. And here is Novi, Will Smith out of England. A little bit of a slurvy swipe there, but he's good. No damage again. And we're off to three, par 3. Goofa Man with the best 5-iron jab. Just a little short, but safe. Should be no problem cleaning this up. Again, we had 43 guys sign up this season. First season, Goofa Man won. We had 16 players. So we had a pretty big influx of new talents. Some of the best names in Golden T-Mobile decided to join us this season. A little long there for Novi. Also, some of the guys that you may not be as familiar with. Some of them you've probably seen more in the World Qualifiers this year, since a lot of the big names decided to step away for this round of Worlds. But 43 guys here. We're going to see who is the best of the best. All guys play 2 matches a week, sometimes 3. Everybody will play each other one time. So there'll be 42 matches for everybody. All right, here, hole number 4. Both gentlemen drove it into the sandy area there. Novi hit a 3-wood there, I believe it was, and left it short. Grabber does find the green, and we'll clean up for birdie. So let's see if Goofa can get that stroke back here with an eagle on 4. Taking a big stick driver with the Ranger. It's got a weird cut on it going to the right. I figured he would go to the left here. That is tree trouble, and that is
splash.
So Goofa Man gonna have to make this chip just to stay down 1. Going with a high loft sand wedge, and the orbit just misses it to the right. So we'll drop one here. So Novi now up 2, going into hole number 5, par 4, driving it over the palm trees here. Novi here got a 6-wood high tee with the Maniacs. I'll take a little bit off here, looks like 99, excuse me. Going to be to the right. Safe shot, though. Should be a pretty straight putt, and it is 30 feet. No problem. Novi is 7 under through 5. Plus his stroke makes 8. Goofa Man taking a little bit more club, the 5-wood, and he has blasted that by about 50, 60 feet. 49 feet. Got a left 3 here to manage, and he has missed it to the low side. So Novi now a 3-shot lead going into the infamous par 3 hole 6. Short look today, so I expect both players to hit chipper here. Novi with his triple hats. Trying to get that perfect backswing. Pushes it again to the right. But he is still only one worse on the round. With that little bit of a flub on 4. Goofa here. Also misses it to the right and blows it well past. That may not be a putt. He may have to chip that. That burn may be in the way. Hard to tell how it's going to react. So let's see what he decides to do here. Does go with the chipper. I think. Yep. Going to stay with the chipper, looks like. And that looks like it bumped up and Kobe'd into the hole. So luckily, he's only down 3. Still plenty of time left to play. Got 12 holes left here. Some very tough setups have been known to be on the back. So let's see how it plays out. Novi into the fairway with the torpedo. Goofa will do the same. All right, Goofa here. 317. That is not going to get there. Let's see if he can save this for his eagle. Kind of struggle busting it through this first 7 holes. Let's see what he can do here. Be nice to make this and get some momentum back. And he is got it. Right hand side of the cup. It's a good eagle save. Keeps him down 3 for the moment. Novi here. Low slurvy high loft driver. That's got to clear the fronds. I think I actually clipped the frond, but ended up being to his benefit. Easy putt. Still up 3, going to hole number 8. Taking the high loft driver. Looks like he's going to go around the trees. And that is...
Splash.
Super wet. Super wet. Yes, here's our wonderful baby infant making his appearance, or baby toddler now. Does clean up his chip for birdie. Let's see if Novi can get a stroke back here. Gonna shoot the gap here, which is the normal play. But you gotta have a straight swipe. Let's see what he's got for us. He is through and he is on. Shouldn't be a makeable putt. 25 feet should be no issue. And he is in. So it takes that lead from 3 to 2, going into hole number 9. Jabbing it down the fairway. Should be a pretty clean look there for his second. Novi with the torpedo. And he is going to be second to play. Goofa Man will be first with the 9 wood. Normally don't see a 9 wood here. We're going with the 9 wood jab. A lot of height, and that is almost perfect. 15,000 GSP. Easy tap in there, and played the last 3 holes really well. See if he can carry that momentum over to the back. Here is Novi taking up what I believe was a 1-iron. And let's see if he can get this close. He is a little bit away. Should be a good cleanup here. All right, so it's going to be a 2-shot lead going to the back. Novi at 13 under and Goofa Man at 11. All right, off to the back. Goofa Man still with honors. Par 5 10th. Got to drive to one of these 3 islands here. Looks like the middle island will be the choice today. Novi going to go to the far island and just gets there. That was a good shot there. All right, here is Goofa Man going another gap through the trees here. And it's got it through. That'll be a very good shot by the time it stops, and it does. Very well played. Playing more like that Season 1 champion the last 3 or 4 holes here, so. Novi, he went all the way to the last fairway, or last island here. He's got a really clean look here for his second. A little off on the left on the swipe, but that is luscious on the distance control. 20,000 GSP. So pretty much makes up all of his GSP disadvantage in 1 shot. Still up 2. Off to 11. Non-drivable par 4. Players should be playing to the end of this fairway. Oh, Lord. We have found tree trouble. A really bad unforced error there. Should be okay as long as he has a clear look through the trees, but he should never be over this side. He's got to look. But it's going to be a long look with all that wind pushing it and a Ranger. Yeah, be about a 60, 70-foot putt. 60-foot putt. Missed one of these on hole number 5. See if he can make the correct adjustments this time and get this in the cup. I get a lot of swing holes on the back, but you don't want to drop a shot here on this easy hole. Gets it in left side. Great save. Needed it too. Novi here. Going uphill here with a 9-wood. Puts it well past. Safe though. Safe is the big word on the back here. You want to be safe. Make your eagles when you can make them, but do not drop shots. Here is Goofa still with honors. This looks like a 6-wood. Good distance control. 7-footer tap in. All right, here is Novi. Also going 6-wood. A little bit of a slurvy backswing again. But easy tap in. All right, one of the swing holes here, and it is a long look today. Goofa Man up first again. Just a tip, if you do have to drive it into the wind with a torpedo, make sure you're using the medium tee on your high tees. Nobody's going to take a jab at it. And he is well back, so he's going to have to lay up here, looks like. Yep, going to lay up with the torpedo, get it far down the fairway as possible. Goofa Man got a little closer with that torpedo. Is going to go for the green with a big stick driver and gets there. Well played. Another long putt. 86 feet on this one. He is the king of long putts today, although he's missed one. And he drains that one. What a great putt by Goofa Man. That will get him at least one stroke here unless Novi decides he wants to make this. And he didn't. Lays it back. Easy birdie. So now, Goofa Man back to 1 down through 13. All right, high loft driver going to go around and through the gap here. That's a good... Oh, it caught another tree and bounced violently to the left. Another 80-foot putt. And I don't see him... Oh, there's the move. Okay, so he hadn't moved yet. All right, 82 foot. Down 6, left 1. Should be a whole lot of break in this. But when you push it to the left, it's going to go a little bit to the left. So, I'm not going to say that's on 4th error. That was a long putt. Let's see if Novi can take advantage using the big driver to go through that gap. And he got real lucky that wasn't a piss missile. Real lucky, because that could have carried on forever in a day. Does stop. Takes his jab, gets it down there close, should make that. Should be no damage for either player. Still a 1-shot lead for Novi going into 15, the par 3. A lot of wind in the face. A lot of wind in the face today. Goofa first up here. And that's a good shot there. Perfect distance. Straight downhill 12-footer. In. Novi taking a very similar approach. Looks like he's got a little bit, he's moving a little bit further to the right, so he should be under the hole here. When you swap it a little bit to the right as well. Both two really good shots, though. All right, 16. Still a 1-shot lead, and Goofa going to drive it over to that little thumb, you should call it, or nipple, whatever you want to call it there, of the fairway. Novi going to try to do the same thing here once he gets his backswing good. And he's off there, clips the first fringe there, the rough. Had a look at it, decides to lay up. Probably the safer option there, being 340 out. Goofa Man deciding to go for it, probably thinking he's down, which he is. And he is on the green, but another long putt. 71 feet this time, left 6. Moves a little bit more. Let's see if he's got the swipe this time to make it work. Not hitting it full, and is passed on the high side. So we're going to make a birdie here. I expect Novi to make a birdie as well, although this is makeable. This is Stinger look. 3-iron jab. And does leave it on the low side. That's hard to get that high enough for that left 5. All right, 17. Still a one-shot lead for Novi. This is a tough look to stay through the trees, but Goofa has been shooting these gaps all day. Let's see if he can get this one. That's through, and that's a great shot. Under the hole, inside 20 feet. He should bury this. So pressure now back on Will here to make a good shot here. Went a little bit further to the right with his tee box, or his tee set up. So a little bit more play, a little bit more gap there to play with there. He's through and just stays on the back and keeps his one-shot lead going to 18. Goofa probably needs to make this. And is not taking the stinger. It's going to go with a high lofted club. And is, oh Lord, he's deep. And that'll probably do it unless he makes this and Novi makes a mistake. This is a must make chip, and that's a very tough pin to get access to for them steps. Just burns the edge on the right. So barring a catastrophic mistake here by Novi, that's going to do it. Novi here. Going to take a 3-iron jab at it. Love the play. Let's see if we can get the distance right. Should be about 50%. He is safe. That is GSP, which would have won in the match even if he did screw up. Novi. 24 under. So Goofa Man's 22 under. Takes down this week 2 match. Thank everyone for watching. And please leave us a like and subscribe to Shlubs TV on YouTube and on Facebook. Thanks, guys.